my channel. Today I did my Instagram followers choose my makeup. So on Instagram, here's my Instagram handle, plug. I did an Instagram poll, or like an Instagram poll series, and I basically had two options and I had you guys pick which one you wanted. So for example, I said warm tones or cool tones. I think we know what won. I went a little ham on the makeup. It's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted to go a smidge more natural. This eyeshadow went a little bit more dramatic than I wanted. And don't forget to subscribe. You're already here. Thank you again for clicking on this video. If you want to see how I created this, please keep on watching.
I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Now my day.
If the lighting goes in and out, I'm sorry. It's gloomy outside, so and ignore these lovely things. So first I'm going to start off and hydrate my skin. I'm going to use that coconut rose water. So for primer today, the winner was the Professional, which is my absolute favorite in minimizing them and making them look smooth and make you look like you have no craters on your face. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with that. I just like to press it into my pores. And then whatever's left is I like to just press on my cheeks and my perimeter of my face. And for foundation today, it's a new foundation, but I'm obsessed with it. It is such a good mattifying foundation. It is the Fenty Beauty. So my Fenty Beauty shade is 190. I don't like to do too much at a time just because it dries extremely quickly, like extremely quickly. Then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with my Beauty Blender. Go ahead and dot it in to the rest of my face. So I went ahead and built that foundation up in areas that I needed it, like my cheeks where my breakouts are. I also went in and color corrected, but the concealer, that one is my absolute new favorite that I was so stubborn to try, is the Shape Tape. And I am in the color Fair Neutral. I'm also going to put this in places that I want to highlight, which is my forehead, my chin. And I'm just going to blend that out again with my Beauty Blender. And then for quickly setting purposes, the Laura Mercier is the one that won today. So I'm just going to hurry up and blend this out. I have yet to try the Maybelline one because in my first impressions get ready with me, I was going to use it then, but I completely forgot and I just went ahead and used that Laura Mercier. I'm just setting my entire face with the powder as well. Nothing crazy. And the bronzer that won today is the... I'm obsessed with this bronzer, you guys. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm so excited. It's been my favorite since, well, I filmed that video like 2 days ago, so since 2 days ago. I'm just sloppily going in and bronzing my entire face just because this foundation looks very, very pale. And I didn't mention a contour just because I don't have multiple contours, so I'm just going to go in my usual Invisible Bronze by Bare Minerals. A fluffy, but has kind of like a tight end or tight, a tight like tip, and just contour my nose a bit. For blush, the winner was the Milani Baked blush in Luminoso with this little baby brush. I love that it's baked, so it just gives you like a little, like a highlight. Oh, so pretty. And then I do like to take it down onto my chin and my forehead and a little bit on my nose, just so everything seems kind of like it goes all together basically. And for highlight today, the one that won is the Nicole Guerrero and Anastasia Beverly Hills x Nicole Guerrero collaboration. can't talk. And Glow Getter. Always put my nail into the pan. So for this one I am going in with my beauty blender. But because this one's they're very glittery and very sparkly, so I do like to kind of just spray my sponge a little bit here on my wrist. Just make everything blend together so the glitter doesn't fall all over my face. I'm just going to take Glow Getter and a little bit of Forever Young just because I'm a little pale right now. And I kind of like to pinch it. And then I bring it up my temple to my brow bone. And I love getting the apples on my cheeks. I felt like I was looking too green, so I hope this lighting's a little bit better. It's making my hair look very brassy though. Using that same highlighter on a little baby definer brush like this. I'm going to take Forever Young and Glow Getter again and mix it. And then take it down the bridge of my nose. And the very tip. And my Cupid's bow. For eyebrows, I'm so excited that everyone picked the e.l.f. one because it has been my absolute favorite. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do that real quick and then I'll be right back because this is going to take me way too long. And for eyes, the winner was Warm Tones. I'm so happy because I hate doing cool tones, so thank you for giving me Warm Tones. Well, the warmest palette I have is the 350, and you can tell I have loved this very much. It is very much abused. I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyelids. I have no idea what look I'm going to do today, so this should be fun. I want to do something fun though, because I feel like I do something basic all the time, so I might do like a cut crease or something. Go a little crazy. But I'm going to set that concealer with that powder. I'm actually going to bring you in a little bit. I'm going to take this very dirty Wet n Wild crease brush and go ahead and build that up in my crease. It's kind of like my transition shade. I'm actually going to keep it over here. I don't want to take it too far in. I'm going to leave that pretty bright, like orange brown shade. And blending that in to the same spot and then kind of bringing it in a little bit towards the top. I'm going to place that in the same spot, blending it in. I'm wiping off whatever is on that and I'm going to go in and blend it out. Not going in with this fluffier brush. I'm going to take a whiskey, packing that and deepening that up over here. And helping blend it in a bit more. Take this other Wet n Wild fluffy crease brush and take that orange shade. I'm going to bring it in over here. And slightly bring it in. I don't want to bring it in all the way because I don't want to close off my eye too much. Okay, so I suck at cut creases. Just using two brushes. I'm using a bigger defined brush. And then I'm using a very tiny one to help carve everything out. And then I'm just taking some of that Shape Tape on my hand. I'm going to take kind of a lot of product. Some right here. And then the trick is to like look up I know, sorry, I look weird, but that just helps. I have hooded the eyelids, so it helps, so if my eyes like start creasing and stuff, like the folds and stuff, it helps carve that out. Do you see how it's like rounded out? It really helps with carving out that cut crease. And then just going in with my finger and helping blend out that edge. I'm going to take this one. It's kind of just a smaller version of that one I was using. Although it's still wet. I'm just going to pat it on. I'm even going to go in and spray my brush a little bit just to give it more kick. I feel like it's not sticking very well. We're just going to go in with that whiskey again, but I'm also going to add this dark shade from the Morphe and pack it. This darker shimmer shade and place it right here in between. Blend everything in seamlessly. I'm going to go ahead and take the color High from the Naked Smoky palette. And be sure to wet it. So now I'm going to take this dense fluffy brush, those orange shades, blending it out on my onto my lower lash line. And making sure to connect it all the way through. The Maybelline gel liner and upper lash line. My waterline, sorry. Okay, so I went ahead and put that gel liner on my upper and lower waterline, and then I smudged it in a bit on the bottom. I didn't want to do too much and I didn't want to go too far in to like close my eyes out. I wanted to keep everything pretty smoky on the outer. And then I went ahead and put a black shadow on my upper lash line. So now what I'm going to do is curl my lashes, put on mascara, and then pop on some falsies. So while my lashes are drying right now, I'm going to multitask. The winner for that poll right here was the nude lip. I really I guess that's doing too much. So I'm just going to do a like nude glossy lip with this black whirl, and then I put Yash, and then I also went in with Myth. And then I put a little bit of like clear gloss in the middle. It's too light and I needed kind of like a darker outline. And especially because I have smaller lips, so I like to have like a little bit of definition on the out. Do they look too chola though? So if you ever have to cut your lashes, like the ends off, always just glue that extra like end, because it makes it look just so much more, because you want that length. Just stack it on, so I just glue it to the end. Can you see how like, you can see where I've like glued it. And what I want to do is I want to make them like stick up basically. I don't want them to sit down on my lashes. And the very last thing to complete this entire look, the setting spray. And the setting spray you guys chose was the Rose Water. It's my absolute favorite. So let's go ahead and set the face with that. Or pat it. Just wherever there might be like wet spots. I'm actually living for this. I'm so happy I went out of my comfort zone and did this. My hair, I'm sorry, it's just bugging the absolute hell out of me. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for doing the poll and following me on Instagram. It means so much to me. I love being friends with all of you, and I love doing the poll. It was so much fun to see what you guys picked and what you wanted and what you like. So now I know for my channel going further on, I know that you guys like warm tones. I know you guys like rose water. I know you guys like no wing liner. I know you like lashes, things like that. What to do and what you guys like to see, I guess. I hope you all love this look I created. Yes, thank you so much for participating in the poll if you did. Please do not forget to subscribe down below. Don't forget to like as well, and comment. Comment if you love this look. Comment if you think I should have done something different. Comment if you think I went way too ham with the eyeshadow and I should have done something a little bit more natural. Hope you're all having a beautiful day or whenever you're watching this. Remember, tomorrow's a new day if you're having a bad day. I know what a bad day is like, but remember, tomorrow's a new day. You can start all over. Have a fresh mind. Always stay positive, guys. Don't have a bad heart. Yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Get like that. I'm the district in the chat. Certified, you know I'm gas. Drop the top and blow the brand. Oh, he's so handsome.